Thursday. Oh, man. It's a good day. I love a short week because we had that Monday holiday. Had the grandkids over swimming in the pool. Took the GoPro camera underwater. That was kind of fun. It's the Daily Boost from MotivationToMove.com. It is a podcast that is really all about understanding that life gets in the way and life begins when you move. That you have a choice and you can create the life of your dreams, whatever it happens to be. And why would you stop before you got there anyway? Because it's difficult? No. We just have to design what we want, decide what we want, and go after it. Just got off the phone call. Just had a coaching call with one of my clients and just got off the call. And you could hear the trepidation when he got on the phone with me. And so fast, I got him kind of spun around. And he said, Scott, I just want to design my life the way I want it to be. And I said, well, okay, let's go. That is what it's all about. So happy when people make that decision to finally step up and do the things they want to do, including me, by the way. My name is Scott Smith. I'm the founder and the Chief Motivating Officer here at MotivationToMove.com. I'm glad you're here today, and I apologize for the very raspy voice. I might have to clear my throat once or twice here on this program. I made a pretty major announcement yesterday. You may have heard. We're taking this podcast back to a premium paid podcast, Daily Boost Premium. Mondays will still be free. They will be commercially supported, but everything else will be commercial free, including the Monday show. But it will be paid, and we're going back to that. When are we going back to that? In the coming weeks. We just have to do a few things. Not going to take it away right now, but it is coming. And I have spent the entire day on the phone talking to people who are calling me, giving me well wishes, and saying, my gosh, you finally did it. Good for you. It's about darn time. Only one person was a little bit upset and disappointed, and I apologize for that. That's why we're keeping the Monday show. So if you're with me on this and you want to do it, just hang in there. We'll tell you how in the coming weeks. And we'll get you part of Daily Boost Premium. I could not be more excited. And the reason I am is because I feel like 1,000,000 pounds off my shoulders. I feel like I'm not supporting the weight of the world, and I feel like I'm going to be back to where I used to be, and that is interacting with my friends and helping you get through your days. The feeling we've had in the past, I could not be more excited. There is one thing that somebody has asked me already. I said, Scott, can we get Joy back? I said, oh, what, you're not happy? They said, no, can you get Joy back? She used to be on the Fitness Boost, and she used to be on your other shows. The answer is yes. As part of this, Joy is going to come back, and I just talked to her. I hadn't even thought about it. We've just made that decision. She's coming back, and the other question was, Scott, are you bringing back the Fitness Boost? I said, no, I'm not going to bring back the Fitness Boost. It's a little bit too much for me to do. I don't want to do that anymore. However, I did say, well, it wouldn't be that big a deal to make it part of the archive so you can get like 5 years. It wouldn't be a big deal, would it? So we're working this out as time goes on here. So hang in there. It's evolving, but it is coming in the coming weeks. Okay, let's get on the show today because there's a lot I want to talk about, a lot I want to cover for you. And let me clear my throat for a second. The magic of a room limiter. You couldn't hear that. I want to talk about your comfort zone. I'm a big fan of this topic. Big fan of it. And I'm just like you and everybody that I know that does what I do, this world I live in. The best you could ever ask for in listening to somebody like me is that we walk our talk. That's the best you can ever ask for. You can't ask me not to fail. You can't ask me to be perfect all the time. I don't ask you to do that. The best you can ever ask for is that, hey, the guy talks about certain things, and he gets caught up just like I do, and yet he gets control of it, he applies the strategies, and he changes his freaking life. That's the best you can ever ask for. And I live by that, by the way. It's how I judge other people. I want you to go fast in what you're doing. And I'm a firm believer that we slow down when we get out of our comfort zone. I think when you stay in your comfort zone, that you speed up. You've probably heard more than a couple of times that you need to get out of your comfort zone if you want real success. BS. Are you kidding me? And how much do I have to pay you before I figure out the real thing? It's not true. Now, there's no doubt that anytime you do something new, you're going to feel a little bit awkward, a little bit out of place. You're going to be kind of out of your comfort. It's going to be a little bit like Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz. I just want to go home. You will, I promise. Yeah, Yeah, you're always going to stretch a little bit, and change is always here. You're always going to stretch a little bit, but we never want you to be completely out of your comfort zone. That's a bad place to be. Sometimes you have to work up the self-confidence to take that little step. And I'm telling you, by the way, if you think you're alone and feeling beat up and feeling like, man, I used to do these things and now I just can't get myself. If you think you're alone, you're wrong. Everybody, I talk to people all day long. Almost everybody I talk to, it comes down to a self-confidence and self-esteem issue. And we just have to boost it a little bit. And once we do that, and we realize, hey, listen, I don't want you to stretch yourself. I don't want you to go too far. That's fun sometimes, jump out of an airplane with a parachute. That's okay. It's pretty safe. But if you jump out of an airplane without a parachute, that's not okay. That's what people are telling you to do. I like to push my limits. But I also like to push my limits only when I'm 100% within my base skill set and experience. All that stuff I've learned in my lifetime. There are certain things I know I'm good at. Pretty good at talking. Pretty good at smiling, by the way. I have good mechanical skills when it comes to flying airplanes or controlling motorcycles, or really technically do some cool stuff on those. I'm really good at it. I'm very mechanically, I've just got it figured out. I stay in my comfort zone because when you do, you can expand into your new situation. You're building on a foundation that feels very, very familiar, so the walls go up easily. So a good example is many times when people say, I want to change my life. I want to go do something completely different. I say, no. What do you do so well that people, they have to pay attention to you? What do you do so well? You don't even think about it. Maybe you're bored. You're just in the wrong situation. You just got the wrong boss or the wrong wife, or you're not getting paid enough. But yet what you do so well and you actually enjoy it. What do you do so well that would drive you, get you out of bed in the morning and make you happy? I just got off a phone call. And I said, what are you trying to do? He said, I'm trying to pick out what I want to do. I said, don't try to pick out what you want to do. Why do you want to do it? And that started a whole conversation. Didn't take long before he said, lately I've been getting up at 5 a.m., been reading the Bible, listening to the podcast, taking a walk, taking care of myself. And now what I want to do is I want to serve more. I said, okay. Let's stay in your comfort zone where you can make some money and make some time in your day and create some time freedom so you actually have the chance to do something with your life. But stay where you are. Let's just expand it. We can build on that foundation. Don't start new. Don't pick out something with, a finger in a phone book. Wait a second. Are there still phone books? I haven't seen one in my house for a long time. See, I want you to stay in your comfort zone. I want you to stay. Because no matter where you are, you can still go home. As long as you take your skills with you. To be honest with you, your home is always with you. It doesn't matter what you do. If you do it your way, with what's comfortable for you, in the way that you know has always worked for you, it makes no difference where you are. You just slip yourself into the situation. You just do it the way you do it. And home is always right there. Nothing can take that from you. It's when you step out beyond and you're knocking on somebody else's front door, that's when it gets a little bit uncomfortable. When I talk to my ISIS spirit people, they say, well, how do you talk to people about, network marketing? I usually step up and say, hey, man, you into network marketing? Because I can tell you some stuff. And they look at me like, what? But that's my comfort zone. I will just say, I can say stuff and pull it off. I can do that. Some people can't. And they don't understand. Success is coming from being exactly who I am, which is why we're making our change around here, by the way. Anyway, I have no idea what to tell you to do right now. I don't have anything to pitch you. I don't even want to tell you to go get the Daily Nugget, because I put the Daily Nugget on hold at least for a couple of more days until I decide what to do with it. But rest assured, Daily Boost Premium is on the way, and it is coming soon. And I am going to make you an offer you cannot believe to help me join that ride. See you tomorrow right here on the Daily Boost.